show you, here's the wall where most of my repair work has been done. And you can see where a vertical and a horizontal come together. I've put aluminum flashings there with the tape back behind it so that if any water gets behind the vertical trim, when it hits the horizontal, it just spits out the little tray. See there? So anything that comes down just comes out, and I'm really banking on this helping a lot in this rotting problem that I've got. This is a piece of artificial trim right here with the 100% silicone rubber caulk. And it's been on here now through a couple of winters, and you can see that it's basically as pristine a caulk surface as you can get. And the only reason you can do that is because the Mirtec trim is artificial and the stucco board is artificial. You can not use 100% silicone rubber on wood. So I use that to my advantage. Another thing here, this is some repairs in progress on a piece of stucco board that got some cracks in it over the years. Tiny little crack there, you can see. There's some little cracks there. And you know, instead of replacing the whole stucco board, what I did was I just put a little bit of glue on there on the spots that are bad. And then I put some along the bottom as well. I did a fiberglass repair down here about 15 years ago, and it's held up well. So hopefully this board will stay. Anyway, moving our way to the front. The only piece of stucco board that I had to replace was that top left one, because it was too high up there for me to work. That horizontal board there was replaced, and again, I've got my technique here of the drip edge, where the horizontal and the vertical come together. That one was done with a brand new board and a piece of a new board. This repair was actually done with my gluing and filling procedure that I told you about, and after 2 winters it's still looking pretty solid, and it does not have the top coat on there yet. So I wanted to do this as kind of a little experiment. Replacement on the left, repair on the right. We'll see how things go for the next hopefully 30 years, as long as I'm in this home. Did some repairs here. You can see that looks good after a couple winters, and that was big time rotten. Very, very rotten in through here. So saves you a lot of time and money, and well, I don't know about the time, but it definitely saves you money. And what you're able to do is, in spots where you normally would have to hire a carpenter, you can do them yourself, you know, which is kind of nice. Let me just show you the tools that you need. A saber saw, a drill. I just bought this year. It's a portable grinder. It's pretty nice. Good to have, because you have to cut some things sometimes off the wall where you can't reach in there with this bigger saw. So something like that's good to have. Sometimes the cut can get a little bit hot, so have your bottle of water handy to squirt it down. Here's a table saw, and it's probably a good thing to have, but you don't absolutely need it. But I used it for cutting a little bit of a bevel on the top of my horizontal trims. There's my doors. I haven't gone in yet. I didn't show you up front where the front one was all rusty, but I don't know, it's beat up too. So anyway, hopefully, you know, any of you out there that have this stucco board T111, whatever it's called, and just can't seem to find a relatively inexpensive do-it-yourself technique for fixing your, spots that you need repaired, this will do it for you. Also, the artificial trim and the flashings, highly recommend that. I really think now my plan is that this home's going to be solid, no, not significant rot for, at least 30 years. Because some of these boards that were on here, they're on here for 30 years. So, up there on my fascia board, I had the carpenter put some of that vinyl trim on there, because that was a board that was hard to get at. Alright, that's it for now. I'll create another video after the home's been painted.